Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Coaching from the Couch. This time it's your weekly DMV Sports Update, and I am your host, Candi CWall Waller, checking in as I love to do all throughout the year, all throughout the month, to give you the latest and greatest information on what's happening in the DMV. As you can see, I'm not here by myself. I am joined by a very special guest today, Sheik Pearson, who I had to tell him, look, you all know me. I'm authentic. I'm transparent. I had to tell him before we started. I said, yeah, I had to go look you up. And you're funny. And you're quite popular. So, Sheik, what's up? How are you?
I had a great weekend. I ain't party too much. I was relaxed this weekend, do a little working out, but I'm good.
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So, Sheik, I already mentioned that you're kind of popular. You were quite the athlete in the area. So, for those who may not know you, can you share a bit about yourself and your background?
I grew up in Washington, D.C. I went to Cardozo High School, all met football player, all met basketball players. Only two people in the area did it. That was me and Lon Smoten, extremely athlete that came out of Archbishop Curl High School. So, yeah, and played a couple of years overseas in Japan, Canada. I was with the Charlotte Hornets. I got released from there and moved to Canada.
Oh, wow. So, you spent some time in pro athlete land. Can you share a bit about what that experience was like?
Coming out of Cardozo High School, ain't too many guys that made it from my neighborhood. Out of Cardozo, one of my high school quarterback was Atavius Cash. He went to Hampton, ended up playing at for the the Washington Redskins. He played for the Jets and the Giants, and also had another teammate of mine. We had 14 football players actually, and we ended up winning the championship back to back almost. We lost the first year, ended up winning the second year. So after out of having only 14 players on the football team, you can imagine winning the championship with no substitutions.
Wow. So, you know a lot about facing adversity and conquering that, which leads me to why you're here today. You are hosting a youth summer camp in Bowie, Maryland. So, tell us about your summer camp.
Yes. My summer camp is like you said. I've been around facing adversity, been through a lot. My mom used to have, it's a center called the Rita Bright Center, named out there in Washington D.C. She was a philanthropist before she passed away. She was always giving back to the community, and I noticed I wanted to follow her footsteps. So I wanted to branch off and start my own thing in Bowie, Maryland. I'm having a boss up summer camp in Bowie, Maryland, from 4 to 14 years old. We're not only doing a summer camp, we're trying to build future leaders and future bosses. And through STEM financial literacy and entrepreneurship and carpentry, we're trying to head right for the next direction to where Americans going.
So, tell us when your summer
Now, of
camp
course, we're gonna have
starts.
some fun things at the camp. Our summer camp start June 23rd to August the 22nd. It's a 10-week summer camp. Like I said, it's gonna be fun, excited, teaching kids how to build robots from scratch, from drones, from rockets. Imagine your 8-year-old coming home, you having a plumbing issue, and your 8-year-old could help you with that plumbing without calling a service to come fix that, charge you $300. Your 8-year-old could do it for you. So we teach,
I,
we building future leaders.
I might need to sign up. I might need to be a part of that program. So, tell us a bit more about what made you start this program and why in Bowie.
A couple of my friends had moved to Bowie, and I was training them. Like I said, I was a former athlete. I was teaching them sports and also entrepreneurship. And at the time, they was only 12 years old at the time. Now, Marlon is 17 years old. He got his own bike business. I taught him how to start from scratch on how to apply for loans, how to start their businesses. And his younger son, his brother actually is, I think he's 18. I think they're a year apart, and he have a trucking company. So I taught them how to start a business from scratch, how to get an LLC, articles of incorporation, and they're like, "Yo, you need to start a camp teaching because you're doing it. So you need to start a camp out here." 'Cause I was commuting back and forth to DC all the way to Boyd. So I said, you know what? Let me post up out here and start my camp and start branching off. And I was doing it in Washington DC, but I branched off to Bowie because a couple of my friends live out there. So now I'm like, okay, it's time to give back to the community and lead the way.
So I have across the screen is the contact information for you all and the website. So you all make sure you're making that note. And Sheik, is there anything else you want to share with everybody about the camp?
I just want you parents to come in, take your shoes off, relax while you at work, knowing that your kids is learning to be the next future boss, the next IT, the next entrepreneur, the next electrician, plumber. That these guys can start a business, and then college is not for everybody. We encourage everybody to go to college, get their college experience, but everybody's not going. Is built for college. Why not start off getting your certification to A+ out of high school, making more than your parents, making more than your teachers, your adolescents. So our goal is to teach, like I said, entrepreneurs, building bosses, and help them be certified entrepreneurs once they're done with high school. Why not start now? Get your kid prepared for the future.
So, Sheik, thank you so much for hopping in and joining us. You are a DMV sports legend. So, you giving back to the community in this way is all the thumbs up in the world. Bowie parents, Bowie kids, summer is here. So, go ahead, get enrolled, boss up summer camp. Great information, great life lessons, transferable skills, all the things you need to know to ensure and continue to enhance and add on to your child's success. She thank you for all that you're doing for the community. We appreciate you, and we're going to be talking to you again soon to get an update on how the camp is going.
Let's go, Bowie.
All right, we'll be seeing you all again soon. Thanks for tuning in.